Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Today we're going to be working on the SCAG EVZ right there. Freshly back from the warranty work done to it, which is the ignition switch. That's all he did. Just a flaky ignition switch. But today we're going to try to save my back by installing one of these. It's a suspension seat, fresh from the Amazon mothership. It's a TICSEA. T-I-C-S-E-A. Anyway, yep, we're going to try to put on this EVZ. I looked at the pricing for a SCAG brand suspension seat and about fell out. But they don't actually sell one for this, I don't think. I think you can get it on the Liberty, which is basically the same chassis, I think. Anyway, we're going to be working on this. I'm going to try to put this stuff on there. I know I'm gonna have to extend these bars here because the suspension seat's gonna bring it up at least 2-3 inches. So we're gonna kind of mock all this up. I have to mow the grass today, so if it won't be functional, I'll have to revert back. And I've already got a line on the bar. The bar is like 1 by 0.75 bar, so I just need to order some of that and drill and tap a Rooney. All right, so join me for the tear down and the fit, and I'll put you all on a little bit of time lapse and bring you back when I'm at a point where we need to discuss something. All right, here we go. So obviously this is all you get with it. There is no instructions on Amazon. If you scroll through the photos, there's a video that references what you get in here in the box, and it says follow the instructions, which is comical. This does nothing. That's not a good QR code. So we're just gonna wing it. Obviously the object of this is to keep it as low as possible. I don't want to make any more height than I need to. The tracks are pretty self-explanatory. There's this little jog rivet pad up here that prevents it from flattening out completely on here. Kind of rocks around. Set y'all over here. So you got this pad here. Comes with these bolts, or not bolt, washers. One washer is not enough. It's enough to get the bracket, but not the rivets. So this is going to take 2 of these flat washers stacked on here to clear this. So we're going to do that. I measured the width of the tracks there. It's like 11 1/4, or I should say the slots. And I found the bolts, which are the inner, this set here. There's 2 sets. There's this set and then this set that run straight down. These 2, and same corresponding 2 on this side, and then there's some on the back. You can pop this bellows down so you can access to tighten. I think I'm going to put the head this direction. The track has got plenty. It's like a big U shape like this. It has plenty of room, but I don't think I'm gonna put the head of this going down. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna mount these tracks and then remeasure and make sure it's right, and then I'll either take that off and bring it up here so it's easier to work with. I don't know if I want to try to hold the seat base. Not only that, I got to mount the seat too, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. Anyway, I'm going to get these tracks mounted, bring you back. Alright, so we got the tracks mounted. I verified the width between the mounting holes now for the base, for the seat base on the tractor on the 0 turn. 11 1/4 center to center. These are tight. I measured the back ones at 11 1/4, so they're parallel. I'm using the third one on the, this is the front, third hole back on this one, and then there's 2 slotted ones, and then I'm using the one in the middle that's round. It went pretty much right in there. It's a little off, I mean like 2 millimeters. You kind of angle it a little bit. But, so now what I'm doing is I'm pushing the track all the way back. This one's all the way back. Here's my original seat base here. I don't know if you can make out, there's a circle here and here. So it was in the small slots. I'm tall, so I had it all the way back. So I'm gonna take these and put them in the back holes and tighten them down, you know, loosely, snug, but not where I can't move it. And then slide it the other direction like that, so I can access the front ones, and hopefully one of these line up. If not, we'll be redoing it. Back to the time lapse. Alright, so the seat's mounted, or not the seat, the suspension portion is mounted. There it is right there. I managed to put it's back in the same holes. Sorry, sweating all over the place. It's back in the same holes the seat was in. That adds a lot of weight to that bracket, so be careful when you're picking it up and back. All I gotta do is put the seat on, test it out, see how much taller it is with me on it. All right, a few minutes and a couple gallons of sweat later, I think we're done. You will have to do something with the seat switch sensor. If you have one, you have to extend it. They do include a wire. Just wasn't really long enough for what I was using, so I had to make my own. There we go. It's all in. Got your knob there. The bellows are on. When you get the seat mounted on the base, this piece that we took off, when you put it back on, the bellows go around in between this. See, I done missed one right there. I'll fix that later. That's what I'm talking about. When you get it on there, you have to put it on like this. Don't just like that, because it'll push all the bellows out of the way. There's little tabs where they stick in and everything to hold it in place. So you kind of go from the front, set the front, and then flop it back down and just make sure everything's. I put that one back in. I must have knocked it out again. But that is it. Seat still functions, still flip up, a lot heavier now. Sensor wire is attached. All looks good. Springs are still there. Now I just got to sit on it. That's nice. You will have to adjust it. I guess the pre-tension. It's going to be weird driving for the time being. Your foot placement's different because obviously you're higher, so you're not like able to rest your feet on the. So you're kind of sitting like a chair. Hey, that's pretty good. I like that. I will have to move these up, but I can make it work for today. I'll just stretch my legs out and run around. Worth the money, I would say. Well, I mean, I gotta go drive it and test it, but as of right now, that's pretty good. I'll report back when I'm done mowing. I'm fixing to go out mowing right now, so we'll see. All right, just finished mowing with the new seat base. Yeah, if you've got a zero turn, get you one of these things. For the money, I think it was 150 bucks. I'll put the link in the description below. Phenomenal, way better. I mean, it doesn't get everything. Obviously, if the whole mower goes like this, or you know, but just running across the yard, and you can feel the whole mower just kind of moving underneath your feet, and your torso is sitting pretty still. It's definitely worth it. I give it a I give it a 9 out of 10 right now. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I would, without a doubt. For the money, hell, buy two, put one on the shelf in case it breaks. I mean, seriously, for what they get for these things from like John Deere and SCAG and Toro and whoever else, yeah. Don't get the spring one. I haven't tried it personally, but I've read enough reviews where I don't think I would have liked it. This has got the gas strut cylinder. Very nice. I'll bring you back. I've got to get the extensions for the arms. So I'm going to put those on order, and I'll get those back and re-drill everything and get it all set, and bring you back when I do that. All right, we're back. It's a week later. We're back from vacation in Mexico, so we're back on the seat. Just to recap, we put the extension seat on here. It's very good. I'll have all the links and stuff in the description below. Works like a champ. Definitely get you one. All right, the problem we have is the lap bars are now, you know, very close. My leg is like right here underneath the lap bar, so we need to extend these up. I measured it, got about 5.5 inches. So I'm gonna make the bars adjustable. I'll have many heights in there where they can bolt in. So 5.5 isn't right, I can go to 6, stuff like that, or I can go lower, depending on the person riding the mower. The block, as you can see, it's just this is a 1 by 3/4. It's some grade of steel. It is magnetic, so it's not stainless, but it basically just goes down here and through bolts, so it can pivot. And then it has mounting holes, which there's 2 down here. I don't know what those are for, but there's 2 mounting holes. Sad thing is there's no adjustability with this thing. It's like you either get it, it's either here or that's it. So it either works or not for you. But I'm gonna make mine adjustable. Got this bar stock from Online Metals, not a sponsor. I just forgot regular, I think it's cold roll or hot roll, I don't remember. Didn't want to do aluminum, it was way more expensive. Didn't want to do stainless, way more expensive and harder to tap. So these are 12 inches, and my plan is to add these in here. We'll take one of these out, mark everything, drill the bolt holes, and get all that done. Measure up 5.5 inches, make sure I put a set of bolt holes in there, and then add extra ones above and below it for future adjustability. So that's what it looks like right now, and that's what the new one looks like right there. When I measured 5.5 inches. I was only able to get 5 and a little bit. I changed the center line, well, not the center line, I changed where this is. The center line of the new one is more at the bottom of the bar, whereas this one was up. I think it's like 3/4 of an inch. I saw no difference that this made. You can't go too much longer because the post has to tilt out, and the bottom of the bar would hit this inside here. So that's it. That's the difference. As you can see, that's difference in height. Get you a level shot. There's a difference in height there. Oh, basically 5 and a little bit of inches. And here's the difference on my legs. Hopefully it shows up really well. This one's like right on it. When I was mowing before, I had to put my foot out so I would have some room. So that's a conclusion for the suspension seat upgrade on the SCAG EVZ. It wasn't too bad. I mean, the suspension part bolted right in. It was easy to do. Just think ahead, get your bars already done or there with you so you can do it. You'll have to drill them out. It's 3/8/16 is the pitch, or the thread size and the pitch. So make sure you have a 5/16 drill bit, because the cross bolt at the bottom is 5/16. You'll need the 5/16 to pre-drill for the tap for the bolts to go back in, and you know, a little paint, a little whatever. Like I said, I got those pieces from Online Metals, whichever, not a sponsor. But if you like it, let me know in the comments if it helps you. Hopefully it did. If you just like watching it, fine. If I screwed something up, let me know. We'll see you in the next one.